What's up? My name is Rich, and in this video I'm gonna let you know when you should say no in business, in life, and all kinds of stuff. So I enjoy making these kind of different videos. After the last one didn't get as many views but got a lot higher retention, so I enjoy making these videos anyways. These are times that I said no in business and in life, and why it makes sense for me. And I can relate this to retail arbitrage and t-shirts. So if you follow me for Amazon related material and you notice I've kind of dropped off because I don't do retail arbitrage anymore, you might be interested in this. If not, we'll see how it goes. So that is one of the things I started to say no on. Amazon retail arbitrage. I realized it was not worth my time. Money isn't everything, people. So like in that last video where I said I did 50K but I quit, profit on it was only 25-ish, almost 30%. But even though it was a decent income, a lot of y'all asked me on Instagram, why didn't I just hire someone out, pick somebody else to do the work for me? Here's the thing, I don't want to scale that business. It's not for me. I'm not passionate about it. That's not a business model I want to pursue. I'm not passionate about it, even though it is fun. So that's just something I have to say no on. And it took a lot of time away from my family because you have to be on the road a whole lot, just picking up inventory. So that business model was not for me. I had to say no. There's always going to be money out there. There's been times where I've made a whole lot of money. There's been times where I didn't make any money. So I'm grateful for how far I've come, and it's been a perfect time for me to even be on YouTube because I've drawn enough experience in life to be able to talk to you guys on video. So another thing I say no about a lot is t-shirts, right? So when I first started making t-shirts, I wouldn't even tell my closest friends that I make t-shirts. I would tell them, but I'm just doing it online only. And the reason for that is because you waste so much back and forth time dealing with customers. Once the word gets out, hey, Richard does shirts, give them a call. Man, you waste like 30 minutes to an hour talking to them what they want and so on. And then they only end up wanting like 5 or 10 t-shirts. That's not worth your time, all right? Even though it could end up being a 50 bucks profit, 100 bucks profit, unless your minimum is very high and it's a high ticket sale, it may be worth it, but for me, it's not worth it. To me, what's important is like Robert Kiyosaki, I think that's his name, I'm unsure, the guy who wrote Poor Dad, Rich Dad, all right? But anyways, one of the things in his book, you should all give it a read, by the way. I don't know if he's a practitioner of the craft and whatnot, but the book is very good. One of the things he preaches is about having a system. So if there's no system in place when you're picking up those phone calls and whatnot to get your order placed, then you're gonna be wasting time. It's more important if you had like a website where they could customize the shirts themselves so that they can place an order without having to talk to you. Something like Inksoft, you can integrate that into your standalone website and they can just go in there and design the shirt that they want and then place an order. So that's something that I say no to. If people ask me like what I do for a living, I don't tell them to do t-shirts. I don't tell them any of that. I just tell them I sell stuff online. So that's just something to think about, having a system for each and every single thing in business, because you want things to flow. You don't want to waste time on things that don't really need to be discussed. I guess that's how I could say it. I'm not very good at speaking, I'm sorry. So here's another thing I had a hard time saying no to. When I first got into business, it was real heavy into nightlife. I did a whole bunch of nightclub advertisements, a lot of things related to that. And over time I got too attached to that, so it was hard for me to say no to that. And my work life started to get a little toxic. So I had to say no to going out all the time, and I started to need to surround myself with like-minded people, entrepreneurs, hustlers, creators. So it's very important to surround yourself with like-minded individuals. So as I can see, I have a wide age group of viewers. Some of y'all may be older, some of y'all may be younger, but think about it this weekend, this Friday night. How hard is it to say no to a drink? How hard is it to say no to going out and to start focusing on your dreams? It is music artist T.I. who said this. I don't know when he said this a long time ago, but it's resonated with me for so long. And excuse the profanity, I don't know if he said it in this context, but what the f are you celebrating? You going out each and every single weekend. What the heck are you celebrating? You don't have the car you want, you don't have the house you want, you barely even have any money. Like, what the heck are you celebrating each and every single weekend? So that resonated with me for a very long time. I know it's very simple, but it's crazy because at the time it was true. Like, what the heck am I doing with my life? So just think about who you're surrounded by, and if you have it in you to say no. And if you're not around somebody who's like-minded like you and want the same path as you, it's gonna be a lonely one that first time you say no, because you're gonna be surrounded by nobody. But let me tell you something, I'm gonna be very proud of you. And for anybody who's already walked across this path, I'm proud of you. So yeah, this video was a little crazy. I hope it makes sense. Sometimes when I talk to you all, I don't know if it makes sense or not. So y'all give me some feedback. I've just been trying to give these videos a shot. I know the last one got pretty good results, so I'm giving it a shot again. And yeah, there is a Facebook group down below. I think I've never told y'all about it, but really it's just for if you're selling on Amazon and Etsy. But really, if you do want to surround yourself by like-minded individuals like yourself, creators, hustlers, whatever it may be, just join the Facebook group and it should be a good place to network. But feel free to say no. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time.